Hey everybody, happy Monday. Hello, hello. Come on in. We are in an event today, so I'm going to wait until I see, at least see Janice pop in, and then we'll get started. So as you pop in, say hi. If you're catching this part, you're most likely catching the replay. Just comment #replay. If you see that red live button, then you've caught me live. Say hello so I can see if I can see comments. And if you're new here, let me know where you're watching from. I am Jennifer. I'm in Georgia. Y'all come on in. We are, today we're in an event with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. And it's a free group. Hey, Donna. Donna from Alabama. Hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Hey, Cindy. Hello. Hi, Cindy. Oh, I swear, Cindy and Cindy. Y'all spell your names different. There's Cindy Hall, Cindy Reddick. Y'all always seem to pop in around the same time because I'll say, hey, Cindy, and then the next Cindy will pop in. Hello, both of you. Happy Monday. I have a really, I think it's going to be a really, I think it's really pretty. It's a pretty little project. It's a winter project. So here's the thing. I've decided to do our little front bathroom. I call it a powder room. It's a little half bath right when you come in our house. I'm going to do that bathroom in kind of a winter theme. So I was thinking snowflakes. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Kathy. So I've got these farmhouse snowflake. It's a kit in my shop. And I got to playing around with them over the weekend. And I want to share with y'all because I'm doing more than one. So I want to share what I'm doing with those. And y'all tell me what you think. It's a little bit different. Hello, everybody. Hi, Jill. Hi. I was going to wait. Hey, Kim. I was going to wait till Janice. I don't think I've seen Janice pop in yet. I hope I'm on time. Wait. I think it said I was on at noon. Y'all, what if I'm on here and I'm not supposed to be on here? That would not surprise me. I'm always nervous about going live on my personal page because most of the people on my personal page, there's a few that follow me over here, but most of them really don't care about crafts. So that's why I do it over here. There's Janice. Hey, Janice. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Maria. So, okay, we'll get started. Janice has me sprinkled in. Like I said, we're in an event today with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends. And it's a free group. Go join if you're not already following it. It's she does events. Well, she does events different days of the week, but I know on Mondays. I always try to sign up for her events on Mondays. Hey, Dawn. Hello. Okay, so I was saying I'm going to do my front bathroom. It's like, I call it a powder room. It's like a half bath. I'm doing it in a winter theme because it's already painted like a blue-gray color. And I want to repaint it anyway, but it's been that color for many, many, many years. So I thought it's kind of a winter color. So I'm going to do a snowflake theme in there. Hi, Diane. So here's the kit. Let me show you. And I'm going to do, I hate when I'm home alone and I hear something. Okay, never mind. It sounds like somebody bumped something around. Okay. I'm sure it was a dog. And I'm sure if there was somebody in here, the dog would bark. I have 4 dogs here with me today. Somebody would bark. Okay, so I printed out this paper. I had bought some file on Etsy. And it was not what I thought it was. It was like for making like a card or something. Or I don't know what it was. So all I did was I enlarged it. So that's why it's kind of, you can see it kind of goes to another print here. But I'm just going to use this part here. So I printed 2 of them. But isn't that pretty? I love blue and white. I love it. So I'm going to use those papers. I just printed them on my regular printer. Hey, Bernice. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, everybody. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, so this kit This kit, it's in my shop. It's called Farmhouse Snowflakes. Now, it comes in, you can get, there's 3 different ones. You can either get individual ones, like say you like one better than the other. I'll show y'all the other 2 designs. This is the one we're going to do now. It's just typical snowflake. And it comes with a big snowflake, 3 slats that are, and these are about, they're almost 9 inches wide, and you get 3 of them. So it's about 8 by 9 roughly. Okay, and then it comes with 2 small slats, which are like bracers for the back. And then it comes with a small embellishment. This actually goes with the snowflake. It's going to go right in the middle. It's an extra little embellishment. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Linda. Hey, Michelle. Y'all, Michelle is up after me. Basement Crafting with Michelle. I'm backwards. I know. I have my phone turned around, and I could flip it. But if I flip it, it throws me off. I am not coordinated enough to do it. I've tried it. Hey, Nora. I have flipped it before, and like I'll be trying to show y'all something, and I'm so backwards, and it's distracting to me. So the only thing, there's no words here except my shirt says freezing season, so that's backwards. But the project we're going to do doesn't have any words on it, so hopefully it won't be too distracting. Just don't look at my shirt. Other than that, that's the only thing. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. This also comes, let me see if I got it over here. Y'all, I have my homemade ironing board. It's just a piece of wood with some fabric over it because I can't find my tabletop ironing board. And I see them every time I go to Goodwill. I see them. But I know as soon as I buy one, I'll find mine. And I don't need it. You know, I don't need 2. I don't use it that often. Now these also come in a smaller, like an ornament size. See how there's 2 braces on the back? Okay, so we're going to do, you can kind of tell here, there's difference in size. Okay, so we're going to do the big ones because I'm hoping to hang them in this bathroom that I'm doing in a winter theme, snowflake theme. Okay, yeah, y'all come on in, say hi to each other. It's almost like you go to a party and you see all your friends there, and you gotta say hey. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to the 3 slats that are the background. I'm gonna decoupage those with this pretty paper. So let me go ahead and cut these down real quick. I think I can only fit 2 because I don't want this. I don't want that in there. I wasn't paying attention when I bought this on Etsy and didn't realize it was like, it wasn't just plain like for scrapbook paper. It was for making something. I need to go back and look and see what it was, but it wasn't what I was wanting. So I'm just enlarging it and using it for what I do want it for. I love all the blue and white. How do they say it? Where's Penny? Penny can help me. Chinoiserie, is that how you say it? It's French, I believe. All the blue and white. And if you were here, those of you that saw that big nutcracker that I did, it's like a 33-inch nutcracker. He's in this bathroom. I feel so bad. I ended up putting him on a board. I mean, on a picture frame that I found at Goodwill. I put him on there. And then I couldn't find anywhere in the house to hang him. I was like, where am I going to put him? So, I'll take a picture. He's actually, he's hanging over the toilet. He's hanging behind the toilet. So, but he actually fits perfectly right there. I just hate that. I was so proud of that nutcracker. But actually, he'll probably be seen because that's the bathroom. Like if you came over as a guest, like we had a football party Saturday, and anybody that used that bathroom saw him. So he's just staring at you. But I did his coat in the blue and white. It almost looks like, it reminds me of like a Christmas, it's like a winter village in blue and white. It reminds me of some dishes, blue and white dishes. That's what it reminds me of. Like something my grandmother had. Hey Carla, hey Amanda, hey Pam Marie, hey Lisa. Everybody's popping in. Hi Patricia. Hey Lori. Hi y'all. I missed. Okay. All right, let me cut one more. That way we can just go straight to the Mod Podge. Like I said, I don't want to get that brown part. Hey, Donna. Hello. Hey, Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn. I can't see. I can't see from this far away. Hey, Carolyn. Hello, friend. I'm so excited. I think this is really pretty. It may not be everybody's style, but I just thought it was different. And like I said, I already made these. There's three of these, but you can buy just one, or you can buy the set of 3, or you can buy them individually. But I've already made 2. I don't want to show y'all yet though. I want you to wait and see. All right, so I'm gonna just put some Mod Podge on here. I'm actually going to iron it on here because I always get bubbles when I do this Mod Podge stuff. So I'm going to iron. I've got my little iron turned on over here. Get some Mod Podge on it. From all 3 of them. How is everybody? Did y'all have a good weekend? It went by so fast. We finally got our big tree up. We pulled it out a few weeks ago, but I haven't said anything because we couldn't find the tree stand. So we had this huge tree, like in 3 sections, laying in our living room. We've been tripping over it, and my husband was like, let's just buy another one. I was like, no, because kind of like the ironing board, I'm like, as soon as we buy another one, we'll find it. I mean, I know we didn't throw away a big old tree stand. So, sure enough, I found it. So I got the tree up. I just don't have it decorated yet, but I got it up. It's pre-lit, so at least that part. To me, the lights are the hard part. You know, decorating it's not that hard. It's putting all the lights on. So this one, we got the they called it the TikTok tree last year. Everybody was getting from Home Depot. But I'll be honest with you, I like a flocked tree, and it's not flocked. So I know the game. Yeah, we had people over for the game. I'm in Georgia, but I'm not a Georgia fan. But I was supporting, you know, my husband and my friends. They're all big Georgia fans. So that was a crazy game. Oh, but you know, sometimes secretly I'm like rooting for the other team, but I don't want to be ugly about it, so I'm just like, I don't care. But if my team's not playing, I'll root for their team. But that was a good game. My husband was saying, because it was Georgia and Texas, and he said, "Gosh, they played each other in the regular season. Then they played each other in the SEC championship game Saturday night." And he said, "Gosh, they may end up playing each other again. Same two teams playing each other again in the playoffs. You never know." So we'll see. I just like having football parties to have all my friends over. It's just a good reason to get everybody together. We have good food and we all hang out and have fun. And my dogs love it. My dogs love all the attention. If you ever came to my house, you would have a dog in your lap the entire time. So if you're not a dog person, you probably wouldn't like my house. Because they are the welcoming committee. They're very loving. Okay. All right, I'm going to let this dry a little bit while we work on our snowflake. Y'all, I promise, stick around. This is such a pretty, this paper is just so pretty. But I think it's really pretty with the snowflake. All right, I don't think I need this anymore. Get this out of my way. Let's see who else. Hey, Catherine Kelly. Hey, Lisa. Oh, you get your 12 days of Christmas ornaments box today. So, anybody that already ordered that box, you actually get a bonus. You're getting 13 days of Christmas ornaments. It's 13 days of Christmas ornaments because I need to reveal another ornament. I think we've revealed 10 so far. Yes, I think we've revealed 10 of the 12. It's supposed to be a surprise, but I was going to reveal one and craft it live. I was going to do it weekly, and it just got crazy busy. But if you remember, we painted the gingerbread cup. It was like a hot cocoa, but the mug was a gingerbread man. I didn't like that. I mean, I like how it turned out, but I didn't like that kit. It was from it's the first time I've ever bought a kit from that designer, and it's not one of my favorites. So I cut another ornament, and now I can't remember which one. So Amanda, I'll have to message you when you get your box and find out what are the last ones. Because I can't remember. I don't think I cut an extra one for myself, but I ended up throwing in 13 ornaments. And it's kind of like 14 if you count the mittens, because you get 2 mittens as one ornament, but it's actually 2 mittens. But I just want to make it like a pair of mittens. So you're getting a lot of ornaments to paint. Okay, where's my snowflake? Here it is. Okay, so like I said, there's those 3 slats, and then there's these 2 little slats that are going to go on the back as bracers. They're going to show just a tiny bit through the slats, because it's kind of like shiplap, or yeah, I guess like planks. You want to leave a little space. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Sharon and Amy. Hi, everybody. Your house too. I mean, yeah, if you don't like, I understand there's a lot of people that don't like cats. I used to have big cats, but they really didn't have a lot to do with people. You know, they would actually go hide if people came over. But our dogs will not leave you alone. Like my Aunt Gwen, she pops in here every now and then. I got to give her a hard time if she pops in here. When she comes over, she can't move. You have to, like, if she needs something to drink, you have to go get it, because Stella will not let her up. Stella sits on her the entire time. And she's like, I'm fine. I always wonder if people are really fine with it, or they're just being nice. I'm like, you can tell her to get down. And then Maggie is big. Maggie's getting heavy, and she wants to copy everything Stella does. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Loretta. Hello. Hey, Jessica. I don't know if I said hey to you. Thank you for sprinkling, Carla. Oops, I just lost my comments. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to paint the snowflake white. I know that sounds boring probably, but I mean, snowflakes are white. They can be. They can be any color. But because I'm putting it on this busy paper, I didn't want to do anything different. And I don't really want glitter. Although I do think glitter would be pretty. You know, just a little bit. But I'm not going to do that. I kind of want it to be a little on the elegant side. I just think this paper is, it's unique. So, but you could paint these slats. You could do, or you could do traditional, like if you were doing it Christmassy, you could do those colors. I feel like since I'm getting such a late jump on the Christmas decorating, I'm kind of leaning towards winter instead of doing like traditional Christmas colors or anything like that, because I plan on leaving my tree up a little while after Christmas, because I didn't get it up as early as I normally do, so I'm not going to get to enjoy it as long. So I figure if it's winter, like wintry theme, it won't be so weird keeping it up too long. I won't keep it up super long, but I just want the winter theme. Like snowy trees. And y'all, the neighbor at the end of our street, there's only like five houses counting us we live on a cul-de-sac. And they have this sign out there, and it's like digital. It says days till Santa comes. And it's this countdown. Y'all, it gives me anxiety. Every time I ride by, I'm like, stop it. I think yesterday it said 17 days till Santa comes. I'm like, I mean, time is flying by. It's just zooming by. What? Hologram paint. Where did you find that? That sounds cool, Lorna. I do have some really fine glitter. I think the really, really fine glitter is pretty because it's, you know, it gives a little shimmer, but it's not too overwhelming. All right, so I got my pretty snowflake. You see little hearts in it. Okay, I'm gonna set this over here. And then it's got this little embellishment that goes in the middle. You could do that. You could do it a different color. I actually am gonna do it a different color. I'm gonna do it blue to kind of coordinate with the paper. So I'm just gonna use this Waverly chalk paint in Ocean because that's what I got. Thrifty Crafts with Sweet Tea. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Vanessa. Hey, Carol Ann. I just sent your package out. You probably got a notification from me. Hey, Julie. Okay, somebody's laughing. Did I say something funny or did I do something? Oh, it's the countdown? Yeah. I'm trying not to look at it when I ride by now. Like, I mean, I can't believe it's already Christmas. I mean, it's already the end of the year. So I'm also, I got so many projects going on. I'm never going to get finished. I'm trying to set up, I'm trying to redo my dining room and do a coffee bar. Well, it's going to be like a coffee bar / hot cocoa bar all in one. But I was going to work on it last week. And I got to pulling things around and moving stuff. And I was like, I need to paint this wall. So now I got a whole nother project to do. But once I get that done, I'll do it on a live and show y'all what I'm going to do. It's going to be really pretty. But I want it to be just a coffee bar that I can just kind of change out with the seasons and stuff. So I'm going to put like a big shelf across that wall. I found these corbels. Is that how you say it? Corbels? Corbels. They're big. I found them at a pair at Goodwill. I'm pretty sure it was Goodwill. And I got a piece of, I can't remember. We bought a piece of wood. I don't think it was cedar. We bought a piece of wood at, no, it was oak. I think it was oak. At Home Depot. And I'm going to use that for the shelf. I'm doing a couple of coats of this white because I want it to be really white. And then these slats, like I said, they're going to show a little bit through. I'm just going to do a little coat of white. I'm not going to worry too much about it because they're not going to show much. I just don't want brown peeking through. So from behind the snowflake. So it doesn't have to be solid. Thank you for sprinkling, Julie. Hi, Amy. Okay. All right, so those are done. Put it over here. That's done. Okay, let me get my homemade ironing board. Let me dry. Wait. Did I didn't bring my dryer back up here. I crafted downstairs the other day. It'll be all right. I left it down there. All right, so I'm just gonna iron these onto the Mod Podge piece. It'll be all right. Okay. My parchment paper here. I come up with an idea to do something, and then it's almost like opening up a can of worms. It's like, hey, let's do this. Oh, no, now we got to paint this wall. And I'm like, wait, before we paint it, I wanted to shiplap it. Jennifer. Which, I mean, I wanted to shiplap half and paint the other, but and we had the shiplap out in the garage because we had our ceiling, our living room, we have like, the living room It's so cold in there. You should have seen it at the football party. Everybody was so cold. I was standing by the fire. We have like 19-foot ceilings, 19 or 20-foot ceilings in there. So I think that's why it's so cold. All the heat's going up there. But we had the ceiling shiplapped, and there was a lot left over. So I was like, oh, we should do a wall in the dining room. But then I'm like, oh, I want to do a wall in the bedroom. So one idea leads to another idea. And then nothing gets done. Hey, Mary. Hey, Katrina. Okay, wheel time. We're about halfway through. Hey, Lori. Y'all, I'm in an event, I think, every day this week, except Friday. Whew. And two of them, I got the sniffles, two of them are kitchen events. And one is only 30 minutes. So, well, I don't think that one is like necessarily a kitchen event, but what I'm making is a kitchen project. So I kind of made it a kitchen event, but one is a kitchen event. It's Christmas, I think it's called Christmas Goodies from the Kitchen or something like that. Christmas gifts or something like that. I have no idea what I'm going to make. Gosh. Then tomorrow I'm in Krista's event, and I think it's Crafter's Choice. So that's kind of easy. It could be anything. Hey, Mindy. Hey, Marilyn or John. I'm not sure which one that is. Yes, private group Friday. Yes. At 3 p.m. So it says yes. Yes. Everybody will have their box by then. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to use, one of the projects we're doing in my private group is a framed snowflake. And I'm going to put that, I'm actually going to make another one because I always make an example to show the group, and then I'll make one with them. So I'll have two, and I'm going to put those in the same bathroom where this snowflake project is going to go. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that front bathroom in like winter. But, well, I say winter. I may end up going with this whole blue and white theme in there. For that room. Okay. All right, so we got those done. I think we're done with the iron. Let me turn this off. I'm forgetting. Okay, done with that. Okay, so I gotta just sand the edges, but I've got I got these 3 planks. So let's see. That's good. Close this. Let me just sand those edges off. I've got a really rough piece of sandpaper, so it's going to zap this off really fast. Okay. God, this is like, I don't know what grit this is. What is this? 60 grit. Y'all, this is like crazy. I been stealing the little sanding pads. I'm cheap. I don't want to buy the replacements for this. So I've just been cutting it because we have like hundreds of those. And I didn't look at the grit. I just grabbed some. But boy, in one swipe, it takes it off. Just fine with me. Makes it quicker. Hey, Kelly. Hello, hello. So yucky outside. It's supposed to be raining like all day. I think it's supposed to rain for 3 days. And it's still cool. I like the cool weather. I just don't like the rain with it, you know? Cold and rainy. Not my favorite. Okay. There's 2. One more. Oh, I already got that one. One more. Sorry, Cooper. He's like, that's so loud. Hey, Rebecca. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, now, this is pretty. I think this is really pretty. Look, it's like holly leaves, but it's in that blue and white. Yes, you could. I have lots of magnets, too. Okay. I like this. It's pretty, but I'm going to tone it down a little bit. I'm going to dry brush it because I dry brush everything. But I am going to dry brush it because I don't want it to be quite so pow in your face. I'm just going to kind of, I want it to be a little more vintage. I guess I could have printed it lighter, but that would have been too easy. I didn't think of that. So, all right, so I'm just going to dry brush this real quick. A little bit of white. And my little chip brush. Okay. I'll show you the difference. I'll hold up one next to dry brush and one not dry brushed. Because you can still see it. I think it tones it down so it's not quite so busy. But it's still pretty. You can still see it. So, see the difference? It's almost like a light blue. But I think it's still pretty. Helen? Dry brush, yes. I have to dry brush everything. Hey, Diane. Yeah. I do. I love to dry brush everything I get my hands on. Yeah, see the difference? Just lightens it up. But you can still see it, so. I'm going to dry brush this little accent piece also. It's going to go in the middle of that snowflake. And dry brush that too. Now these plaques are they're farmhouse snowflakes, but I think they're like leaners. You know, like you would like lean it. Or you could put a hanger on the back. I'm going to put a hanger. I'm going to use a piece of jute cord on the back to hang them. I think that'll be easy. Or you could do like a beaded hanger. That would be pretty too. Like wood beads or something. Alright, I'm just going to dry brush this. See the difference? It just kind of softens it up. Okay, so we've got our big white snowflake, and then this is going to go. Let's see, it obviously goes a certain way. Why do they do that? Let's see. It lines up perfectly one way. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be like that. I need a little more. All right, so I'm going to glue. I should have left it. Let me glue this on. Figure out which way it went. How did they do that? Okay, it goes that way. Of course you could. All right, let me glue this on. I'm just going to use some wood glue. Attach this to the top. All right. Now, you just line these up, these three, and put those braces on the back. These two slats that come with it. I just painted them white. And you can space them however far apart you want. Just make sure your snowflake fits on there. Let's see. I'm just going to eyeball it. So it'll be perfect. And I'm going to glue it so that the white is showing from the pretty side. I'm going to actually add a dab of hot glue to this too, just so it'll stick right away. Hi, Sandy. Ouch, I touched that iron. Okay, so here's our little base. Okay, so you could just glue it directly on there, but I want mine raised up a little so it's kind of like 3D, not 3D, but a little dimensional. So I found some, I don't know why I saved these. I guess this is why. Sometimes, like when I cut out ornaments and it cuts out the little hole for the, where the hanger goes. Or like this, where it cuts out these little holes here. I'll save them sometimes. So I'm going to actually glue some of these. Let's see. Let me see which way this is going to go. I just want it raised up a little bit so it's not flat. It could be flat to it, but I already did it to the others, so I'm going to do it to this too. I'm actually going to just like glue, kind of like risers. I'm just going to glue a couple of these little dots on the back just to make it stick out a little bit. If they're not too big. I don't think they're too big. Like I say, you don't have to do this. I'm just doing it. I'm just going to put a few on here, like one on each end or each corner. So I'm going to glue these on and then I'll glue that down to the base. Does that make sense? I should probably put one in the middle or two. I'll put one more. It's got little nubs on the bottom, Amanda. Why is that word so funny? It's got little risers. See, I just glued them on there. And then I'm just going to glue those onto here. I'm going to use some hot glue and some wood glue. Again, I'm just eyeballing this. I don't know how straight or centered it'll be, but it'll be close. Okay. And you may not even notice it when it's hanging. You may not be able to tell that it's elevated up a little bit, but I don't know. Okay. All right, so there's that one. I don't know if you can see very good. Oh, wait. Yeah. All right, so let me show you. I did, I feel like I need to do a little more dry brush on that flower or the center, but let me show you the other two. I already did. Like I said, there's 3 of these. They're called Farmhouse Snowflakes, and they also come in the smaller size for ornaments, or these could be little plaques too. These come in a set of 3. These you can get either in the set of 3 or you can just get individual. You might want 3 of this one or just 1 of this one or whatever. But look, there's the first. Isn't that pretty? I love the heart. I think this one's my favorite. So there's this one and this one. Let me see. I don't think I can hold them all 3 up. This one, and then the one we just did. And this one. Aren't they pretty? I don't know. I like that background. It's just something different. So I need to, this is what I did on the back. I just put a piece of, I wasn't sure what color I was going to paint it. I just put a little piece of jute there, and that way it won't show. It'll just catch the nail. So I'm just going to line up the nails and just like, it'll catch the nail. I didn't want it to be sticking up over it. So I did that on both of these. And then I'll just do that on that one too. So, aren't they pretty? I thought it was very different, you know? But you could paint them. You could paint them solid too. I thought it was just different. And I think I might take some of that paper because I still have some left. I could print another one too. But I think I'm gonna take where'd they go? I've got these little white bulbs. I think I might decoupage these and make ornaments, because I've got a little corner in that bathroom. It's just an empty corner. I might put a little small tree and maybe do some ornaments with this pattern, and then maybe some small snowflakes, just white snowflakes on, because it's just a small tree, like something like this, like this size. You know, nothing huge because it's a little bathroom, but and maybe make coordinating ornaments, because I got these at the thrift store. And I also got green ones because I want to make a Christmas tree out of, you know, where you take these and line them up in a triangle. So I've got those over there. I still haven't got to that project. Maybe I can do that tomorrow. Hey Tammy, hello. What do I have? I still have 9 minutes. Let me see if I can do one of these real quick. Now, Michelle is up after me with Basement Crafting with Michele. And I put her link in the description, so it should be easy to find her. Y'all go over and check her out. I love Michele. She does a coffee, like coffee chat in the mornings. I think it's at 8 a.m. Eastern time. And I catch it sometimes, and sometimes I get there late. But I love, she was decorating her trees the other day. And, you know, we're having coffee and everybody's talking. And some days I oversleep. And some days I get up early and I'm ready. And then I get busy. And then I'm like, oh, crap, I missed it. What time is it? Let me see. You know what I might do is... hold on, I'm not going to cut these out perfectly. I'm just going to cut around some of these and see how it looks. This would be really pretty if I printed it out on tissue paper, because I don't have a napkin like this. But you could print this, because I just printed this on my printer. But you could do it on tissue paper. It'd be a lot easier to go around these little bulbs. Yeah, when y'all go over and watch Michele, ask her about her coffee, her morning lives, where she does coffee chat. She was on like day, I don't know, she was doing like so many days in a row, and it was wild. She was on like 30 something last time I remember. I need to get over to Aldi. I need to go, hey Paula, I need to go up that aisle. Y'all, I have not been in Walmart so far since Christmas stuff's been out. And I think Christmas stuff has been out since what, probably Halloween, before Halloween. I've never done that. I'm saving us so much money by not going in there. Because I know I'm going to want everything. Every single thing. Okay, let me see. I'm going to cut some slits in here. I'm just going to cut some little slits across here to make it wrap around a little better. See how this goes. The bulb is already white, so I'm not really going to paint it. I don't think I need to. Oops. Get it good and coated. See if I can get it on here. All right, here we go. See. Hi, Karen. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Branya. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. All right. This is just a little filler project. We finished our other one. I'll show y'all again. Okay, so here's this so far. I'm going to do some of the little holly leaves. That's like the poinsettia. Poinsettia. Do y'all say setia or seta? It's spelled poinsettia. Poinsettia. That's what we say here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that. Okay. I think that'd be pretty on a little tree. Just a small tree. Okay, so if you just popped in, this is what we made. It's a farmhouse snowflake. It's like a leaner. But, or you could put, like I said, you could put, it'd be pretty with like the wood beads. Either in a natural color or kind of a whitewashed, or the blue, like dry brush the blue. But here's the other. It's a set. It's available. There's three different ones. I love this one with the hearts. This would even be pretty through Valentine's Day because it's still winter. At least here it is. The heart. And then this one's a flower, and this one's a flower. This one's kind of a flower or another snowflake. But I just thought it was just a, I just decoupaged this paper I printed. And I'm going to hang them in a little powder room, a little bathroom. So I was just saying, I've got room in the corner. I could put like a small tree. And I was thinking with the extra paper, I'm just going to decorate some of these bulbs. I think I'm going to paint this. Would you paint I don't want the gold there, the brassy gold. Would you paint it white or would you do it blue? Or would you leave it? I don't want to leave it. I don't really have anything in that bathroom that is brassy gold, so it would kind of stand out. Thank you. Hey, Cynthia. Okay, let's see. I've got like, what, 2 minutes? Okay. I know Michelle's probably popping in now. So y'all be sure to go over and check her out. It's Basement Crafting with Michele. And ask her about her coffee lives in the mornings. I might see y'all in there sometimes. I try to get over there. If I wake up in time. And sometimes I just turn it on and, you know, listen while I'm doing other stuff. But she was decorating her trees the other day. It was really fun hanging out. Let's see. I'm just cut out like 2 minutes. Cut out a little holly leaf. Here we go. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Like I said, I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be on in the evening, like at 6 o'clock Eastern. I posted the, I've got to change it. I think there was a change in the lineup. It's not going to start, the event's not going to start till 12, but the times on that flyer are Central. I think it says I'll be on at 5 Central. So that's 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Georgia, so we're on Eastern time. So I'll be on here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. if y'all want to come by. Don't know what I'll make. All right. Oh, some jute. Yes. Yeah, I could do that. Good idea, Angie. Thank you. No kite. Oh, yeah, your autocorrect. I remember. I'm not going to say it on here. Angie's autocorrect has a dirty mouth. Thank you, Janice. Hi, Peggy. Poinsettia. Is it? Oh, there's a T in there. I didn't know there was a T in there. How about that? Thanks, Tammy. Thank you, Kathy. All right, y'all, go check out Michele. It's Basement Crafting with Michele. I put her link in the description of this video. So you can either go to Vintage Country Crafting Friends group or and watch from there. Or you could just look for Basement Crafting with Michele. Hi, Kay. When do I ever? I know who taught your phone to say kite. All right, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'll snap a picture of these when I get them hung, and I'll show you my nutcracker that's hanging over the toilet too. So appropriate. Thanks, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.